Another video brought to you by Kendall Works. Alright, so today I'm going to see if anybody out there has pushed their 750 Evo as far as I have. So I've been tweaking with it, I've been messing with my machine. I'm running an i7, it's a 4770K, and it's obviously overclocked. And I've done some tweaks on my hard drive, and it is screaming fast. It's pretty ridiculous. I think the first video I did was using a AS SSD program. A lot of people think, hey, you've done something with that program in order to make it read faster. So I'm going to do a couple other programs here so you guys can see. So I'm going to use Crystal Disk Mark to start out with, and we'll run the test using a 1 gig file. You know, the only portion on this that is super slow, or I mean, not even super slow, I mean, but it's slow comparatively to the scores that you're going to see here. It's still screaming fast. It's faster than probably 99% of the SSDs out on the market. Is the 4K is, you know, around probably 600. Yeah, there you go, 500 and something to 600, which still isn't bad. If I had this in a RAID configuration, right, those numbers would be absurd. But you know, it is what it is. It's still insanely fast, right? 4,000 on your sequential. I mean, that's insane. I got 6,500 there. And we'll just keep going through it. And then to prove, you know, it's not the program I'm using, I'll launch ATTO, which is another benchmarking program. And it does a bunch of different file sizes in order to test and let you know, if you grab this type of file, this is how fast you can read and write. If you grab a bigger file, right, this is how big it can read and write. And we'll use that program next to show you that the results that I'm getting here are going to be pretty much exactly on par with the program that I'm going to use with ATTO next. So I've done this with 3 separate programs, and the results are pretty much identical. And again, this is a single drive. It's a 750 Evo. You can pick these up for like, 130 bucks or something for a 256 gigabyte drive, at the time, today, which is, December 17th, 2016. So for the price, why wouldn't you do this? Why wouldn't you overclock your drive? Why wouldn't you want to have these speeds? The 960 Pro is like what, 25, 3500 megabits read write? I'm higher than that. We're done. Okay, so now let's use Atto. All right, let's run this program here. I'll do the same thing. I'll put them side by side. This is all live. I haven't done anything. It's uncut. And you guys can see the speeds. All right, and it's going to start out slow, right? We're at, what, 60 megabytes a second? All right, and as you build up these file sizes, these block sizes, you're going to get better and better results. But if you were to take this program, this ATTO disk benchmark program, and compare it to your SSD, if you think, oh, that 200 or 300 seems slow, 400 or 500, yeah, that's about on par. Okay, do it on your solid state drive and let me know what you get. It's going to be nowhere near this. So again, those 960 Pros NVMe are super expensive right now. They're fast drives, right? They're fast, but you pay for it, right? Why wouldn't you buy a $130 drive, do some overclocking, do some tweaks, right? That I'm not going to tell you how I did it because, right, why would I let you know the secret on how I created the fastest drive basically out there today, right? I don't think anybody's doing this. I'd be very, very curious if there's anybody that can even compete with this. Look at that, we're already up to 3,500. So right now, there we go. I've surpassed a 960. A 960 Pro. Go look it up online right now. 960 Pro won't even do this. If you have a 960 Pro NVMe, run this test. I want to see your results because I don't think you're going to be able to come close. I would be interested on the 960. I haven't seen the NVMEs, with the 4Ks. Um, what that test does. Maybe they are. Maybe they're up there in 2500s or 3000s instead of 5 to 600 or whatever. And maybe it is a lot better there. I don't know, and I'd like to know. But again, this is a homegrown built system. This is me just tweaking it out, seeing what I can get out of the system, and this is where I'm at. I think this is the best I'm gonna get, right? But it's great. It's insane. Um, when I first started out with this, to give you an idea, I was getting typical 500 on that sequential. 500 was about normal. Well, I'm at 4,000 people. Do the math. That's insane. So this ATTO program has to go up to 32 megabyte size files. That's what it's going to go up to, and then it's going to stop. So we're almost done here. But as you can tell, I was hitting 5,000, a little over 5,000 megabytes a second. All right, on the reads there. I mean, that's crazy. My writes are a little slower. They're around 4,000, right? But look at my Crystal Disk Mark. They're about 4,000, right? It's pretty close. And these are two separate programs. The algorithms may be a little bit different, but the results are identical. All right? So that shows you I'm not doing anything to trick the programs. I'm not hacking anything. This is not fake. This is all real, live time right now, people. Okay, so it went to a 64 meg a byte file, and it's done now after it does the read. There you go. There's the results. So yeah, the results should speak for themselves. Let me know what you guys think. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I hope you learned something.